Hi everyone, this is Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. I hope you're all doing really well. So the title of this reading is he or she thinking about me? So this is going to be a real deep dive into your person's energies and feelings. I'm going to undertake a Celtic cross reading. So before I go ahead, I just want to apologise. I haven't been so well the last couple of weeks, and I know I've promised that I'm going to start going live with mini readings, and I am going to do that, and most definitely before Christmas. So now, having said that, let's continue with this reading. So, is he or she thinking about me? So please, first of all, picture your person in your mind, imagine them, and then choose between these three sets of cards here. This is set of cards number 1, this is set of cards number 2, and this is set of cards number 3. So I'll just give you a moment to do that now. Okay, so I'm going to place aside deck of cards number 2 and deck of cards number 3. So I can first of all go ahead with this deck of cards number 1. Is he or she thinking about me right now? So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck several times. So I just saw the King of Cups and the Six of Swords. So for some of you, I get immediately there could be a separation right now. There's something regarding a need for time apart. There's something about your person literally having to come to his senses, okay? Especially a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That's a very distinct message for some of you. Now, you could be an earth sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That is a message for some. Let's now continue and split this deck and place these cards down. So this card represents your person, the question, the crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. I'll also be taking some letters that may or may not be of significance, some, random trinkets here. Plus, I'll take cards from my feelings and messages deck and from my months deck. So, having said that, let's go ahead now. So, to begin, we have the Knight of Cups. So, this is about, true romance. Now, I'm sure many of you will associate with that energy. True romance. There's something about all is fair in love and war. There's just something coming through about the odds being against this. But true romance always wins the day. Your person is absolutely thinking about you. I do feel as though the odds are against this. However, what's meant to be will be. Okay? Let's take some more for this Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there are difficulties here. These two cards flipped themselves over and really wanted to appear. Okay, so the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups. What I'm getting here is a set of difficult circumstances. I'm getting that literally, yes, for some of you, you two are in separation right now. Know that they are thinking about you. Know they are wondering what's going on with you. I've got an energy of retreat here for one or the other of you. Okay? It's very intense, actually. I feel what I've got here with the energy is something that is either ultra or intense, or it's stone cold. It's going from one extreme to the other with you two. And the reason being is because emotion is truly involved here. And there's fragility. There is a need at times to retreat because the heart is just so fragile. Okay? And that's for both of you here. It's beautiful and painful. I am getting that you may be feeling disillusioned right now. You're protecting your energy. And that's okay. Because there's something here about the consistency that needs to be established. Okay, there's something here about truly opening up. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups. You know what I get here is your person is completely and utterly in love with you. There's something in the way of this. Okay? Now, what I do get with that King of Cups is there's something about them following their heart. What I get here is that you felt it and you followed your heart. I'm getting something regarding them being one step behind you as regards being like that opening up. Okay. Let's take a look here. Time, work, there's something about the time period here and what you must do now. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. You know, these two eights, I feel, are related to how all of this is making you feel. But it's also about the way they feel. And it's almost like it's mirror imaged onto you. Okay? Because there's work to be done here. There needs to be this release. To allow it all to flow. And it's not as difficult as it seems. Yes, there are obstacles, but everything's possible here. This is what I'm getting. Let's see what's above and below. Yeah, 6 of Wands here. And the Tower here. It's about a massive shift in the way that they truly approach this. Because something needs to give here. That's really clear. This is about bringing it all out into the open. And what I'm getting here is They are literally teetering on the edge of that because the Tower energy is in the external. And there's something here about the big build up before the final release, okay? It's actually very passionate, very intense, and it's on all levels. Your person is thinking about you in every way, okay? And it's getting very intense now. This has been building for a long time. And now there needs to be this ultimate release of energy. Okay. What I'm getting here is a build-up and then an expression. I'm getting advice for you here. There's something about you. How do I describe it? You need to work on yourself right now, and you need to focus in on you. This is inevitable. It's inevitable that they're going to come towards you, okay? And they must be the one to do that. Let's take some more cards for this strength energy. Yeah, a balance is going to be achieved. What goes around comes around. What's meant to be will be. There's something about a completion here. Four of Pentacles with the Fool. Yeah, you hold tight. Because everything's coming into balance and there's a big leap of faith here. There's a new beginning, okay? The new beginning is gonna happen. Passionate messages reaching out. And then the journey commences. Three of Wands. It is very passionate. Got strong fire energy here. We could have an age difference relationship. Yeah. Workplace. Third party. There's like a perceived obstacle that ultimately is kind of like part of the facade, because it doesn't matter, because all that matters is how two people feel about each other. Yeah. So this is about them wanting to be in a committed relationship with you. This is how they feel. Got the Hierophant here in the feelings sector. Let's take some here. They know that they've got to be the one to take the action, the King of Wands. Very clearly. Environment. Some form of truth, honesty, but also combined with some cynicism. Like a hopelessness. Holding on to what? There's something here about them holding on to something that needs to be released in order to be able to truly be with you, truly open up to you, truly express themselves to you. What happened to them in the past? They're holding on to it too much. Yeah, cynicism. Truly wanting to send an open, vulnerable message of love, but being too scared. Page of Cups. Holding on for dear life to what does not serve them at all. At this point with that Queen of Pentacles. Barriers and boundaries that they want to bring down, but they're too scared to. Nine of Wands in their hopes, wishes, and fears. Okay, now I'm going to take this final card and I'm going to take some further messages from this area here. Before I do just want to quickly mention, if you would like a personal reading with me, all of those details are in the description box below. The easiest way is just straight through my website, northernlighttarot.com. Or you can book through PayPal or Etsy. I have many reviews on there for you to take a look at. I do offer a whole variety of readings, including one with a 24-hour turnaround. And if you have found this reading helpful, I would be ever so eternally grateful for that thumbs up. And if you found this reading helpful so far, I'd be so grateful if you subscribed also. So having said that, let's go ahead now and take some cards from the Feelings and Messages deck. Let's take two here. Okay. I miss you. And I'm sorry. Let's take some cards for months. So this may, I guess just see how this may or may not relate. Let's just take two cards here. Yeah, that's a card by itself. Okay, let's take a look at these months. November. Did something just happen in November? And what's going to happen in January? That's really interesting, actually. I'm getting something about something happened between you two in November or near that time, but something's going to change in January, okay? Okay, let's take some letters. E, I, G. Oh, and there's something here. I like to leave this blank in because this means it may be secret or anonymous in some way. Okay? So we have E, I, G. Let's take three more. A, B, and G. Gabe. GB. Great Britain. GB. Let's take a look at these letters and see if they have any significance for you. Let's now also take and that's really interesting. The first card out, that incredible Knight of Cups, and we have the little Eiffel Tower here, which is like literally the card of true romance. Okay, many say the most romantic city in the world. We also have a little teddy bear, which with holding on to this balloon is also about, like, there's something here about Valentine's Day as well. We've certainly got something about Christmas and love and the moon, the cycles of the moon. Okay. So now let's take this final card, never to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. Strategy, planning, movement forwards. And I love the way that relates to that King of Cups, because this was all about that true realization, maturing energy, and then what now takes place. So there's some planning here from them towards you about their next steps. That was a really powerful reading. I'm now going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so right now, I'm going to move on to this set of cards. Number 2, is he or she thinking about me right now? This is going to be a deep dive into your person's energies regarding this question, okay? So, first of all, I'm going to shuffle this deck several times. And split this deck and now place these cards down. So this card represents your person, the question, crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears. And the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. So let's take a look now. Ooh, King of Wands. This is powerful. This is the card of taking action. Okay, this is the card of true passion, of taking control, of being able to turn passions into true action. So right at the outset, we know that this person is very passionate about you and wants to take action, and they could actually be in some form of a leadership role. They could be your literal boss, or they are a boss. They run their own company. Let's continue. Okay. Oh, okay. Absolutely go back to set of cards number 1. This very often happens in my readings, that we see movement forwards as we go through all 3 decks that may or may not relate for you. Okay, that has to be said. But We had this Ten of Cups here in the same position, same placement in set of cards number 1. So it could mean that for some of you, the messages somehow also relate to the messages for set of cards number 1. Because what we've got here is, this is the card of being completely in love, okay? And wanting to, truly create heaven on earth with one's person. And that's how they feel about you very clearly. Ten of Cups here. The card of complete emotional completion. So for some of you also, we may have a fire, water combination here. Leo, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let's continue. Oh. Five of Pentacles. This is the missing you card. Again, go back to set of cards number 1 if this part is relating for you. It's also the five of Pentacles can also, did I say Five of Wands? Apologies. The Five of Pentacles can also represent a fear of taking things to the next level. Okay? Because it's about stepping through that door to fulfillment in the 3D energy. We've also got earthy energy coming in here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Fear. Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, when we see that immediately as a message, it can be third party. Does not need to be. It can literally represent a fear of vulnerability, especially since it being on that Five of Pentacles. Okay? It can also truly relate to a broken heart because you two have split up. You must know that they're thinking about you. Okay? Regardless of the scenario, because there's going to be many different ones. We've got an earth combination here sitting right on top. So we've got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, potentially with some involvement, third party involvement. Okay. Barriers, perceived barriers. And I say perceived because this came through in set of cards number 1 also. Following one's heart it's all possible. Okay. A person may have a perceived barrier. There may be, something in the way of this, but in the end, everything's possible. And what I'm getting here is a one desire to take action, and it feels like they're kind of like stuck between two places. They want to take the action, and here it is. And then the crossing card being the Emperor energy, which is the barrier or the boundary. And then all of this energy right in the center, sandwiched between. Okay? So you need to know they're thinking about you. You need to know that there's barriers and blocks that they are perceiving. But it's all possible here. Okay? Let's see what surrounds this. 9 of Wands. There's some deep healing that needs to be done within them. Okay? The wounded warrior here. Deep down and hidden. Okay? The Fool energy in the past position. What I get here is that they desperately want to delve into this connection with you with wild abandon. Okay? But something is stopping them. They're ready for this in so many ways. And it could be that they came on very, very strong and then they pulled away. and that they don't want to lose you, but that they could have been the one to retreat. That's for some of you. But, the external energy just tells me that they don't want to lose this opportunity with you. But there's something that they potentially, a way that they've treated you that they're very aware of that was so wrong. Okay? This is coming full circle. They're coming back towards you here. There is no doubt about it. It's too important. You're too important. It's very significant, but there are choices here. The lover's energy, the death energy. We've got major energy here going forwards with you two. 3 major arcanas: the world, the death card, and the lovers. Big choices to be made so that they don't lose you or lose this chance with you. Yeah, trapped. Right there in their feelings, 8 of Swords. It's not as difficult as they perceive. It's truly not. Oh, they really want to speak to you. They want to, this could be a rekindling. They want to start again. They want to wipe the slate clean. Truly they do. Yeah. It's about a big decision. But emotionally, the decision has already been made. There's something here now about turning it into a reality. There's something here about them feeling that you two are just so fated. It's all fated. It's all meant to be. Without you, there's no point. Without you, they're a shell of themselves. You've supported them in so many ways. So now at this point, I'm going to take some feelings and messages, months, some random symbolism, and some letters, okay? Before I do, I just want to quickly mention, if you'd ever like a personal reading with me, the easiest way to book is straight through my website, northernlighttarot.com. I do offer a variety of readings, including a 24-hour turnaround. You can also book through Etsy or PayPal, and please feel free to check out my Etsy ratings. And if you found this reading helpful so far, I'd be so grateful for that thumbs up. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified of my next reading. Having said that, I want to go ahead now and take some feelings and messages cards. Destined, yeah. And the distance. Okay, so there's something for some of you regarding an emotional, physical distance. Okay, let's now take some months that may or may not be significant. August and January. Okay, January also popped out for the last reading. And in the last reading, set of cards number 1, so did November. So for some of you, there's something about August to November, November to January, August to January, okay? or they just may be significant months at some point in your connection. Okay, let's now take some symbolism. Okay, so we have something about music and love and the wheel again. It's like the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Coming through. We have a key. That, to me, is something to do with this Five of Pentacles stepping through the door. And the cat is kind of like the mystical sixth sense, like the high priestess. It's like the inner knowledge, the inner knowing, okay, that this is a perfect, beautiful connection that's destined, okay? So now let's take some letters. G, A, R, S, and I. So you have a G and two A's, an R and S, and another R. So there's something here about double-barreled names, letters being repeated throughout names, okay? And the initials GAARSRAI, and also what comes through for you. So let's now take this final card. Oh, and we have travel, 3 of Wands. So this distance could be emotional distance, as I say. It can be physical distance. It can just be about something that's separating you with this Emperor energy. But the outcome card is this incredible traveler energy here, okay, which is very powerful and very positive for the outcome for this reading. So I really hope you found that helpful. I'm now going to move on to set of cards number 3. Okay, so I'm now going to move on to this set of cards. Number 3, is he or she thinking about me? So this is going to be a very deep dive into your person's energies and feelings regarding this question. So let's go ahead now. First of all, I'm going to shuffle this deck several times. Ooh, okay. We have, okay, let's put it where we can truly see it. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Hermit jump out here, okay? So, the Hermit, 6 of Pentacles. This is about soul searching and about the next level. It can also, I was going to say, it can be about a retreat. And then we have the 6 of Swords. So we've got a combination of air and earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, especially Virgo. And Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm getting something here about the dust settling. The Hermit tells me immediately that your person is thinking about you. Now, there could have been something about... There's clearly something here regarding a separation. But it doesn't... Truly, it does not need to be that. It can be about an enforced separation that neither of you wanted, okay? It can be something to do with having to go away, not being able to give enough, okay? And I would immediately, now that these three cards have jumped out, absolutely suggest that for some of you, please go back to set of cards number 1 and set of cards number 2. We seem to be having some strong messages coming through for those of you who are resonating with this bit here that's coming through immediately, okay? Let's continue. And place these cards down. So this card represents your person, the question, crossing card or help or hinder card, subconscious hidden energies, past or near past, external energies, future or near future, feelings, environment, hopes, wishes and fears, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. And now, let's begin with the very central energy here. And that is, strength. This has come through in all 3 decks, okay? You need to absolutely know you are kind of like everything to your person. You are what holds them up. You are what makes them carry on. They feel as though this is absolutely meant to be. You're of a great support to them in some way. Let's take some more. Oh, the 8 of Cups. This is the card of, and it so relates to this 6 of Swords and this 6 of Pentacles and the soul-searching energy. There's something here about opening up or being real, okay? They've got to get real. Because there's something here about not facing the reality of, taking action on what they truly feel deep down in their soul and at their core regarding you. Let's continue. There's something here about, did they mess up? They really messed up. That's for some of you. And there's something about the real trepidation in wanting to reach out to you. Now, I just got another message. There's something here about fledgling kind of connection, relationship. Like something, like the rug got pulled out from underneath it. It was the circumstances. They don't know how to contact you. They don't know how to see you again. They don't know how to build up the courage to actually reach out to you, even though they can. They're too scared of rejection. And they miss you like crazy. They've lost a piece of themselves here. Now, this can also, what I'm getting is just like truly represent that they just can't get enough of you, okay? They literally can't get enough of you, and every moment away from you is just, whoa, it's too much. They can't deal with it. There's some vulnerability with your person that I get regarding having like literal confidence in themselves. Something may have happened to them in the past. completely in love with you. You're the one. And is that what's scary? I just got that. That's what's scary. Because you are the one. They literally want to ask you to marry them, spend the rest of your life with them. That's what I'm getting here. Let's continue. Oh, and there it is. Wheel of Fortune. They know deep down at the core of everything, of themselves, that you are the one. Oh, yeah. There's something here about the idea of not being able to be with you is torturous. It's absolutely torturing them. And they may have, for some of you, they were the person that could have pulled away. That's for some of you. And now they're torturing themselves about what they did. They desperately want to see you. Strong energy here of a blissful moment in time that they desperately want to recreate with you. Beautiful. It's difficult. It's torturous. But it's also absolutely beautiful. Ace of Swords. More kind of tortured energy here going forwards. Because this is about clarity. But there's an edge. There's something else going on. Let's take some more cards. Oh, the star energy. They are tortured because you rise above everything. You're the star. They are so intensely attracted to you. And I mean, in every single way, at all levels. This isn't about pure attraction. It's about a certain elevation of the spirit, of the soul. This is how you make them feel. Yeah. It's very intense and there's jealousy. There's some jealousy here with them. They just want you all for themselves, okay? And that's it. And there's something here about the loss or the potential loss of you. It is actually highly intense. I'm going to have to put that out there. King of Swords, working their way towards you here. Nine of Swords. Knight of Wands. It's very passionate. Something's happened here with this Seven of Swords, clearly. This is about making their way towards you in a very strong way. But it's kind of like their emotions are completely out of control when it comes to you because of the effect that you have on them, because they're so intensely in love with you. It's making them kind of irrational, okay? So you need to know that. Oh, yeah, irrational. Oh, my goodness. The devil energy and the feelings. Like I say, never be worried about scary looking cards most of the time. This this is just a representation of the intensity of how they're feeling about you. They're obsessed with you. And there it is. Real strong action orientated energy here with the King of Wands in the environment. There is no justice without you in their life forever. So I'm going to move on to this final card in a moment. First of all, I'm going to take some cards and energies from over here. Before I do, I just want to quickly mention, if you'd ever like a personal reading with me, all of those details to book are in the description box below. The easiest way is through my website, northernlighttarot.com. You can also book through PayPal and Etsy. And if you go on Etsy, you'll be able to take a look at my 5-star reviews. And if you found this reading helpful, I'd be so grateful for that thumbs up. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified of my next reading. So having said that, let's now go ahead and take a couple of cards from the Feelings and Messages deck. So we have, oh, and there it is. I want you. And destined. Okay. Months. I'll take a couple of cards here. This may or may not resonate. Let's just see what comes through. October and June. So, do these months have any significance for you and the person on your mind for this reading? Let's also take some of these. Oh, very similar to set of cards number 2 in many ways. We have the destined wheel here. Okay. Wild horses won't stop them. We have the number 7 and a key. And lovers entwined. Let's now take some letters. Me. I just saw mine straight away. Be mine. You be mine. You and me. You and me. M-U-E-E-I. Okay, so let's take this final card now. Never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. Oh my goodness. Oh, 10 of Cups. Well, need I say more? It's love. It's all about the love. And we end with the card of absolute emotional completion for you and your person. And this is how they truly feel about you. It's, all 3 sets of cards tonight have been very, very powerful, I have to say. And the energies seem to have truly ramped up as we've gone through it. it does feel like we've progressed a story here, a journey throughout all three sets of cards, actually. Very powerful. So there we go. I'm going to leave this reading here, and I promise you I will be back very soon. And I really hope that you found the reading helpful. Okay then, bye.